Welcome to Checkpoint Chatter, where I'm joined by my co-hosts Freeze and Deadbolt. We'll be talking about gaming news.
Yes, we all have our certain points to go over. I hope we don't have overlapping points.
If we do, I'll be very sad. This is pivotal to the foundation of the podcast. You'd
Indeed.
compromise the whole thing.
I believe the host should go first with their points.
Okay, I'll go first with a story. I have a really funny one. Right? You remember Big Man Doctor Disrespect? You know.
Oh yeah.
You remember his
Off
game
to a
studio
great
that he got
start, I
fired?
see.
Remember his game studio he got fired from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah,
course.
it just got shut down.
Oh.
Midnight Society.
Why? Oh,
But
that's
definitely
wonder
they're midnight
why.
now.
so unlucky. Oh. Yeah, they're in the twilight for sure.
Midnight Sleep Society.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty funny.
Why did they get shut down by society?
I mean, the concept for a game was pretty bad. An NFT extraction shooter that was
Oh, I
just
thought
never
that
going to succeed.
I thought that was just Doctor Disrespect's take on it.
Nah, that was like the actual game they were trying to make.
I
I
remember
have
him
no idea why.
I remember him saying "Oh, our game graphics are gonna be so much better," and him bashing on the recent Call of Duty. And then when his game released, it was just the usual cookie cutter Chinese slop game graphics. Are we sponsored by anything by any Chinese
No.
studios? Okay.
But we have no sponsors.
We're just starting.
The budget is $0. In fact, we're already in debt because I spent time making a logo. So we're actually losing money.
I'm looking up their Google page now, and it's Midnight Society video game, not video games, video game, and it's just dead drop.
We make a singular game.
Midnight Society, a community-focused online PvP multiplayer development studio, is led by industry veterans and aims to create the world's most immersive multiplayer experience. The game Dead Drop will provide players with the
You can download it apparently. What?
In the about, it has nothing about the NFTs, and it says date founded 2021. Wow.
You could download the game. It had an early access. I did not know that.
Oh, I thought you knew about that.
Nah. All right. Anyway, that was my story to start us off with. Who wants to go next?
Would you like to go next, Freeze, or I? I will go next.
All right, you go next.
I will go next. I am okay. Audience, I'm a big Call of Duty fan. Okay, Call of Duty. Every year I eat that slop up. Okay, and this year I was extremely excited about Black Ops 6 in particular, because I'm a Treyarch boy. I love that studio, but recently they have been to some strife due to their AI content. They've been using AI generated images for their emblems, loading screens, and now they've taken it. Well, they've already taken it a step too far, because a while ago there was a incident especially with the zombie voice cast, and they all left due to them not being protected from AI stuff. And I believe that has, well, I don't believe, I'm very certain that has affected the Tomb, the most recent zombie map. I noticed that all the voice actors are in the map. Like when you're playing the map, Strauss, one of the outer, I guess, secondary characters, he still has his voice actor. So does Sam's voice actor, Julia Nathanson. The only thing I noticed was they did change the Sam machine. When that spawns in, it has a new voice actor. And the ending cutscene, I won't spoil it. It is just a certain character talking. And I believe that is seriously, if they had the entire cast there, that would obviously be a bigger cutscene. But it's just literally just 30 seconds of just a character yapping. So it's tragic, really. Treyarch has fallen so much.
Yeah, depending on AI to just replace voice actors is really bad.
Yes,
especially the Sam trials. They've been more commonly seen and different in the tone of everything.
I'm not too. I remember the voice actor for Dr. Peck, he hasn't been credited yet, so he could like be entirely AI based, which is fucked. I mean,
Yeah,
which is bad, which is negative. I
because they're
do swear.
the voice actors union's on strike. That's why.
I
That's why they
remember
can't use
reading.
union voice actors. They're
I
trying to
remember
get
them.
protection against AI.
I remember them using like some both of them. They were like some voice actors that weren't in the union, and then some were, and
Mm.
there was like conflict. Yeah, so like if they are both in that same work environment, they kind of can't really do anything because like if they protect one group, they have to protect the other or something like that.
Yeah, I mean it's fair to go on strike. They need protection. You don't just want to play a game and then have the entire game be voiced by the most deadpan AI.
Yeah.
Oh no, there are zombies coming our way. What do we do? Oh, I'm dying.
I
Yeah, this-
remember from like BO4. I think like it was like Stillinger's voice and it
Oh
just doesn't like the
yeah,
first
it was
Sam.
in Tag to Totem. The voice of text line because they didn't get the voice actor to do it. I remember that.
Oh, this isn't new. It's been here for ages. What are we talking about? Oh.
Yeah, the voice actor strike's been going on since July 2024. That's actually a really long time. I did not know that.
That's
This
why
my
there might be a
story,
slight delay within Black Ops 2.
Mm.
Why are we
Because
calling it
that
Black Ops
remaster is
2?
meant to be coming out.
Oh, is it a
within-
remaster? Is it
It's
Oh,
definitely a
yeah,
remaster?
it'll probably be like a soft remaster. I'm assuming they'll call it some spin-off title, be Black Ops instead of a number. Like Cold War was. It wasn't a number; it was a title.
Like, are they remastering like the campaign, or is it going to be a new
I
story?
think
It
I
might-
think it's just Black Ops 2 themed content is what
Okay.
it's going to be, not
that
one to one.
that I could tell is that it's a complete remake of like new graphics, new style. Because they keep going on about how emblem making will come back. Zombies though apparently go from just the standpoint of the premise crew. We won't see like premises Richtofen, Dempsey, and Tucker, correct?
Premise is the young
Yes.
version,
Yeah.
version of them.
That version is the primary focus in this zombies.
But
They'll
they
be
are a
called
little bit
MBO2.
older, apparently.
Yeah,
They're like
it's
aged up.
40s there.
Oh,
It'll be in them in the
thank
40s.
God we are losing Terminus. Thank God. Listen, I wish the absolute best for the voice actors. I love Weaver. Like, I love like that voice actor. I don't love the character. I remember hearing him in like Cold War and like even Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. He was like the announcer for the Russian side. I love him, but like, wish them all the best. But like, these characters are just they're poo poo.
I just wish they actually put more effort into their maps. No offense to Tomb or anyone that's played it, but at most that I've counted, there's like 8 doors, and that's it.
Listen, okay, if you like Tomb, if you like Citadel Demore, tune off right now. I don't want to be you. I don't want
Double-
you a part of our audience.
We don't have the ability to send people away. We are desperate.
I'm memeing,
But
guys. It's all
at
a joke.
most,
It's all a good
it's
joke.
just more of also with the boss fight. It's got 10 phases, but it's just the same thing over and over.
Mm.
And the boss makes no sense.
I mean, I like the Citadel artifact boss fight. Okay, I don't know what you guys are on about.
No, I'm talking about Tomb. But on other news, I know Sony's getting big up there again with releasing Halo and Forza soon.
Oh, they're getting ports.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Do you want to know a funny fact about Xbox Game Studios? In 2024, 65% of their sales from Xbox Game Studios came from the PlayStation platform. Meaning 65% of all their revenue came from PlayStation.
I think they're a bit
That's-
regretting
that's
that
pretty
good
funny.
old signed contract now, merging.
I do hate like one of the there was like a talk of like one of the I don't know Xbox owners or something. He said like he slowly wants to take away ownership from players basically. Like he
Yeah,
doesn't want us
he
to be
wants everything
owning.
as a subscription. It's Phil Spencer.
Yep. So glad all his games are coming to PlayStation now. So
Which, on another note, with similar kind of contrast, but with Sony, they are making it more or accessible for PC users to play PlayStation games without having to log in every bloody time.
Yeah, they're just gonna make it so they give you incentives to make a PlayStation account now. It's not mandatory for the games.
Yeah.
That's how they're doing it. They're like, you can have this bonus. They announced it right before the PC release of Spider-Man, right? Doesn't that come out in a few
Yes,
days?
because it's actually already out. It's out today.
Is it? Ah, that would be what. Oh yeah, I see it on Steam.
Because they also, side note, it's because they were doing a sponsorship with Marvel Rivals.
Ah,
Marvel Rivals, hurry up and release Deadpool and Ultron right now.
it's just a shame that Sony's PC ports just suck. They're so unoptimized on release.
How dare
Yes.
you?
No,
So
he
dare you
isn't
say
wrong.
that.
I just bought a 4070, so like the best graphics, one of the best graphics cards you can get at the moment on the
Yep.
market.
You can
It
make
still
up
runs
numbers.
terrible.
You
It
can make
still
up
runs
numbers
terrible.
and say like that and say it's the best thing, and I'd believe you. I have known nothing about computer
I
specs.
have a 4070 Super,
I
and
have
it's
a
4000 series is their newest, with the 5000s about to release. They're up for pre-order now.
Yes, which I know the newest ones as well that they've showed can go for the price of a 3060, but can run the graphics of a 4080, 4090, which
Yeah,
is also
except
something I'm hyped for.
the total increase in performance is pretty bad. It's only 8% bonus because we're hitting a dead end with graphics
Yeah.
cards. It's like it's pretty bad when you think of how like expensive they are to upgrade again. For only 8% extra power.
Indeed. It's why, like, in my opinion, like PlayStation 5, like it was good, but the Pro, it's just not worth really getting.
I have a PS5 Pro. I did buy one.
flex.
In my opinion, that I've seen from a standpoint, like if you don't own a PS5, yeah, go get a Pro. But if you already have a PS5, don't go get the Pro.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I don't think it's. I got it because I have a YouTube channel with long plays that's all about like quality. But
Shameless plug. Shameless
yeah,
plug.
shameless plug, Cineplay Chronicles. But one thing I've noticed that I don't think many people know is when you see PS5 Pro footage on YouTube, it's actually quite compressed. Because when I was playing games on it about a week ago, it actually looked way better than what the YouTube side-by-side comparisons give you. It's still not a big enough jump to justify the massive expense, but it does look better than what YouTube would give you the impression. But not by
Yes.
much.
Like a little inkling.
Especially for the value of gaming lately, because so far that I've noticed, it's not been major big gaming titles going for good word. I know Horizon Dawn has been discontinued series now, the gaming wise. That has all been
Oh, we got
cancelled.
a remake for that.
I
The
know.
live service game got cancelled for Horizon.
Yeah. And I
That
know
is-
the Sony Spider-Man multiplayer game, only due to leakers leaking their footage, they are discontinuing that whole idea of a multiplayer Spider-Man
I mean,
game.
that was cancelled before it was leaked.
Horizon
We only
Zero
found
Dawn.
out
Yeah.
Okay.
that. What did you think for Horizon?
I don't know. I thought like that was a different game. They had like
Yeah.
the Lego. They like released a Lego game, didn't they?
Yeah,
Just
they
a
did, and
soft-
it did really badly. It
What?
came out on PC, PlayStation, and Switch, I think. It just skipped
Yeah.
Oh my
Xbox.
god.
And it was a really weird game for a Lego game. Because it's adapting a game which they've never done before. It did not do well.
I'm
Especially
looking
for
forward
a
to
full
Lego
price
Call of
release.
Duty. Come on, Lego. Come on.
I have
will
another
not.
funny story if you want me to share one.
Ooh.
Do you know
Brilliant.
Assassin's Creed, the new one, Shadows? That's set in
Yes.
Japan.
Yeah.
Did you know it's censored in Japan?
It's censored.
Yeah, the game takes place in Japan, but is being censored in Japan and has content removed from it in the Japanese version.
Oh my.
That's
Trigger warning. Trigger warning.
Oh,
They
no.
did have a. They were going to release it on a incident for Japan. They were going to release. I believe like. I don't know the truth. Not the true story. I don't know much about the story, but one of the release dates relating to the new Assassin's Creed Day.
Yeah, one of them because it's been delayed like twice
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Like one of the release days were going to be like on a historic Japanese I don't know, attack or something. And they were
Hmm.
going to release on that. Like obviously the developers didn't know, or maybe they did, or or who knows? But like, it was just terrible timing. So
I mean,
another
I know the
L for
game.
Assassin's Creed.
I know the game's been getting a lot of hate, but I actually think it looks semi-interesting as a concept, especially with the open world changing through seasons. That's a pretty cool concept. It's just what they can do with it. Like, does the gameplay actually change, or is it literally just a visual thing that I think will?
Similar to like Origins and
Or like Origins, you're in the desert. Origins is by far the best in the like new
yes,
RPG style. By far the best.
Oh, we are.
But
I do remember. Sorry to interrupt. We are getting the the earlier versions of Assassin's Creed. We are getting remakes for them. Apparently, I
yeah,
remember
we're
seeing them on TikTok.
getting Black Flag's confirmed.
Oh
Black
my
Flag
god!
remake.
ooh, that would be a
There's
good one to remake.
there's rumors Ezio is getting a remake finally because he had his game's got a remaster. I think about 8 years ago, maybe 7. But he's like their most popular character, so it's not surprising his 3 games are getting remade. And then for the first game, they've confirmed they have no plans to remake it, despite people begging.
Wait, why? What? What is their reason behind it?
I think the first Assassin's Creed game has like a die-hard fan base, but the first game has a lot of, I guess, problems. You know, when you start with a new game concept, because you got to remember, Assassin's Creed pretty much pioneered open world games with exploration. Like when they started out, they were the only ones
No, that
doing
was
it in that
Far Cry
style.
3, obviously.
Yeah, the game that came
Oh,
out like 5 years after the first game.
Pyrocynical bit. The game that shamelessly stole from the bit 3 years earlier.
But yeah, Assassin's Creed, sort of 1, 2, all the way up to Brotherhood, pretty much pioneered the style of game. And the problem is Ubisoft never moved past that, so their games became stale. It's the same climb a tower, discover regions in the map, go do those objectives, and then rinse and repeat.
isn't Ubisoft right now in a strife or got an issue going on? I saw
Yeah,
something.
their games haven't sold well. They've just shut down one of their studios, which is bad. It's about 150 people have lost their jobs, so that's pretty rough. But
Jesus.
their stock is doing terrible because if you've ever went to buy a brand new Ubisoft game, if you realized you wait a month, it goes normally on like a 30% discount, which is pretty quick for a major release. Like Sony doesn't do that, Microsoft doesn't do that. Not GTA, Rockstar doesn't do that. Most big
GTA is
companies
not
won't
going to
do
do
that.
that.
But yeah,
I know
Ubisoft's in a bit of
Gearbox
a
does
rough
its
spot.
like its mixed ones where sometimes it'll do its financial yearly kind of one, where it does a giant bundle, which I'm excited for the new Borderlands coming out. I really am.
I just don't like Randy Pitchford.
Is that
I
one of
don't know who that is.
the
Is that
actors
one of
for
That's
the?
that's the guy who CEO of Gearbox, who quite a few years ago had a controversy with having barely legal porn on a USB stick that an employee found. And then that employee got a big pay bonus to leave the company and never talk about what exactly was on that USB.
interesting?
So yeah, that's
Mm,
not
it's
not the greatest.
it's
Yeah,
not the
Jesus
greatest. I
Christ.
may not like the CEO, but I definitely love the Borderlands franchise. I
Yeah,
like the game concepts and I love the look of this new one coming out. It's
well,
same with how there's Wilds coming out and Subnautica 2. So many good titles, in my opinion, coming out.
I recently played Ender Magnolia, which came out about a week ago. That was really good. It was like a Metroidvania game. Yeah, but you watch Indie Mouse, right?
Yes,
You remember his Ender Lilies video? It's a sequel to that.
I think so.
It was like
Might have to watch
$30 brand new. It was so good for only $30. So good. All right. Anyway, on to the next story. Who wants to go next?
What is your guys' opinion on the Switch 2 design?
that.
The Switch 2. The
Oh
specs
my
seem pretty
god.
cool. It's meant to be able to run AAA games. That'll be
Apparently.
interesting. Yeah, allegedly. We don't know anything about it yet. Although, to be fair, PS4 still gets new games, and that thing is over 10 years old. So making it handheld probably isn't that hard.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, look at Monster Hunter Rise for an example of
We have
Switch
to keep
game that
going.
was originally on the Switch, and then to move it over to PC was extremely easy.
I do think we're going to see Xbox just stop making consoles soon. They're just getting destroyed in hardware sales.
Hardware, gaming content, and if Forza
Like-
and Halo wanted some of the biggest content-wise for Xbox, switching over to PlayStation, and
Yeah, I mean,
They're
it's
not
still
really
going on
relevant.
other platforms. It's not like it's just PlayStation. Like, let's be fair. But for every one Series X or S that sells, Sony sells 2.5 PS5s. Like, the difference in console sales is massive. Not to mention the Switch is soon
It's
about
massive.
to become the best-selling console of all time.
It's
Finally
Especially since the
defrauding the
younger
massive.
generation. Well, the younger generation love it. It's perfect for them. It's easy for them to use, and parents can easily keep track of it at all times.
iPad kids, SMH.
Yes,
Debolt.
the children.
Give
The
me this,
children.
give me that.
Sounds like Debolt.
Oh my god. Oh well. Are we finished with that subject? Actually, I
Yeah,
don't want
you
to
can move
cut
on.
them
You can move on if you got something.
Yeah,
off.
go ahead.
All right. This isn't really. Oh wait. I guess it is. There's a psychological horror, like anime cutesy, game called Misai. I really enjoyed it, to be honest. At first, I'll be like, oh, it's just another Guna game, but like, there's
What do you
barely.
mean?
There's like. There's,
What do you mean by that?
at first, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, like through Instagram and TikTok and stuff, I thought like, oh, it probably is like another Guna game or whatever. But like, it's a game similar to Doke Doke Literature Club, if I'm pronouncing that
Or
correct. But 3D.
does it
But
break the fourth wall?
yes,
Ah.
Similar to the Persona games.
Dude, it's got
possibly
78,000 reviews on Steam. Oh my
Misai,
god.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe it's overwhelmingly positive, and like it blew the developers' expectations like right off. So
Yeah.
they are getting a big update later on. I don't know when. They said it's coming soon, but like at the moment they're still developing it. It's called Peaceful Mode. Basically, all the dark and horror stuff is like that won't be in the peaceful mode. You'll be actually
Kinda
be
lame.
able to hang out with. Oh fuck you! I mean, heck you gamer! How dare you hate on Mita, my beloved? But nah, they are doing a English dub. They already begin production on it. So if you would like to, if you like
not- It's not in
girlfriend,
English.
no, there's the Japanese dub over, and then like there's the subtitle. There's obviously subtitles in English.
Damn, that's impressive for that many reviews then without an English dub. That's
There's
even more
English.
impressive.
There's English subtitles with Japanese dub. There's
There's a Russian dub.
yeah, of course.
Russian
There's a,
dubstep.
there's a Spanish and Portuguese one.
And like good on them, you know. Like I really enjoyed. It's a wholesome game. I have actually been attached to the game, and I wait each day hoping for an update for the next major content. So yeah,
I mean, fair.
all right, I'm done with that one.
I've never heard of that game before. It looks interesting.
Another game I bet you haven't heard is Unknown 9. That is a big
No,
flop.
I covered that. It got cancelled, right? The whole franchise. It was meant to be
Oh
like a
my
Tomb Raider competitor, and it just got cancelled.
I mean, like if I saw like some trailers for it and if it was like decent, I would have like probably like checked that out. I remember like playing Tomb Raider when I was a little bit younger. Obviously, like for the ratings, of course, like whatever Tomb Raider ratings there were.
I would
PG.
never play a game that was above my
Yes, of
age.
course,
And
me too.
I would never.
I am a I'm a law-abiding citizen. I am a law-abiding citizen.
Sure.
Yeah, sure, man.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Have you seen the trailer for Unknown 9? It's really bad.
Oh
The
no, not
graphics
really.
look terrible, and you know when some games kind of get faces right, like it looks like a human, but something's off, and it gives you that feeling, the uncanny valley feeling. That's every face in that game. It just something about them just look wrong.
What the fuck? There's a Reddit post and it's showing like the Taliban with like unknown not. What the fuck? Why was there?
I
Why
don't think
was
that's
there
to
like?
be covered.
All right, moving on.
Let's not let's not cover the
Next
Taliban.
subject.
That's a bit
Yes,
risky.
we covered. We did as much coverage for Unknown 9 as all the other game podcasts did.
Well, I mean,
4 seconds.
To be fair, January is a pretty like slow month for gaming stuff. It's never normally that big.
Yeah, and YouTubers as well. Hey, big
Yeah.
YouTubers, listen to me, huh? Why don't you keep up the monthly grind?
It's because
I don't care that you're burnt
YouTube
out.
traffic is the lowest on January.
Yeah, well,
out
I
of
don't
any
care.
month.
They still get ads, don't they? You could get like 5 viewers instead of the 1 viewer. But you guys are like having a break. Shaking my head.
Right. So how about we go to what games you guys have been playing? Like what stuck out to you? Not maybe not every game, but like what's been the best games for you this month?
I wouldn't say the best game, but I am trying out the new season, of course, of Call of Duty. It's
He is just screaming down this man's face as he talks about it.
yeah, just like Vanguard, the old Call of Duties, like even Vanguard, Cold War, the game that the one that came before Cold War and after BO4, that one. I'm not saying its name because I hate it. They always had content when they had like the season update, but like this had like just a few updates and a few new stuff. Like if I had to tally it up, it'd probably be like under 20 stuff. And like back in the old day, that'd be like
The old days.
yeah, the old days. I'm old.
Mm,
It's just like how the content is. It just feels like there's not enough content, and like they're
yeah.
all how the content is. There's not enough content. Jesus, I need to make some script writing. It just how do I put this in words? It doesn't feel enough, even though like they're always saying like, oh, we're working to improve and we're aiming to please you guys. Like the tomb again. Just tragic how that turned out. I guess that's not really the devs' fault, but then again, the map feels really small. I guess, but I guess that's too. I'm reusing a lot of words here. I'm
Vocabulary is limited.
I'm assuming they're just trying to appease to like the more casual fan base, like the camo grinds and stuff. Like the tomb is probably going to be one of the new best maps for camo grinding. So I'll definitely be doing that a go. But yeah, season 2 Call of Duty review. 6 out of 10. I look forward to next. Nah, 7 actually. The Citadel Day More, when that released, that was probably a 6. This is probably a 7. It's
Any
only
other
a 7
games?
because
Or just Call of Duty?
no, I've been working a lot, so just Call of
I mean
Duty.
that's fair.
Hell Dive is fun. Hell Dive is still fun.
I've got that game for free through like the PlayStation reward system and still have not tried it.
You should probably try it, man. You should probably.
I know. Alright, what about you, Freeze?
Personally, one that's been sticking out a lot to me is Warframe.
Oh yeah, back on the
Oh,
free to
yeah.
play grind.
Yep, it's doing really well.
Ninjas
and
play for free.
It recently got a new storyline update, which is good.
That's pretty good.
And well needed for one.
Warframe 1999.
Yep.
I'm assuming correctly.
I think it was hyped. I remember seeing lots of trailers for it.
Indeed.
They advertised that for nearly a year, I think.
I kind of thought it was going to be like a separate game, like it'd be releasing. It'd still be connected to the story, but like it'd be like a disc release or a downloadable release. It's still connected.
No, they are primarily focusing on a new set of the timeline. There's a lot of memes going on around it because it's similar to the old Turkey movie, going back in time, stopping the first Thanksgiving turkey.
Oh my god.
Because in a way, you're going back in time. Spoilers.
Yeah.
But you're trying to stop, in a way, the first people that became the Warframes to not. It kind of explains the infestation, how it adapted and evolved from something else.
Okay. So if you're a big Warframe fan, it's like really good.
Yeah.
It dives into stuff you want to know about.
Indeed. They also reworked a lot of characters, such as Nynx and Trinity.
Oh
They
god,
both got
Minx.
reworked.
Not Minx the streamer.
Oh no.
No.
Hopefully they nerf her alcohol intake.
Other than that, I have been playing quite a bit of Rivals. It has been quite of a fan.
I have not played it at all. I don't want to. I feel I would lose too much life to it.
It's it's got its ups and downs. Like there are some shooters and all that above all, but other than that, it still does what you need it to do. Like it definitely makes the fan base like happy and inspires them to want to play, which is ideal.
It definitely puts Overwatch in the grave. Yes.
Overwatch has been in the grave for a while. Let's be honest.
Yeah, they've been gone out of the works for a while.
Ever since the creator left, it never really recovered. What was his name? Jeff.
Jeff.
Oh,
Was
something with a
Jeff
K.
Kaplan? No way I got that. Overwatch.
Is it Jeff Kipling? No.
Overwatch. Jeff. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know. Yeah, Jeff Kaplan. KA Pat Plan.
Yeah.
Hey Overwatch. You always start like the update videos by saying hey.
To be fair, whenever he did an update video, he came across like super passionate. Like he obviously cared lots for the game. And I know for Overwatch 2, he had to fight really hard so that your cosmetics would come over. Because Blizzard didn't want that to happen.
Yeah, and then they took away loot box. How dare they take my gambling away?
Gambling addiction. Oh
Yep,
no.
how dare they? I will always hate gaming for doing that. I enjoyed the BO3 supply drops. I liked the BO4 supply drops, and the Overwatch supply drops were probably the best. Anything that has gambling is top tier gaming.
No.
Yes.
What else has been pretty okay to start off? I've been getting into Monster Hunter games again due to the release of Wilds. It's bringing back a lot of old school monsters we haven't seen since DS days. Back into it.
Yeah, the new blacksmith looks like a bad EA.
Everyone's just looking up certain rules of games, should we say?
No.
I think next podcast is going to have a list of just porn games ready to discuss about.
No,
I'm going to be here like, what do you want to?
I have not even touched any porn games. Relax. How dare you throw me side in with that degeneracy? Shameful.
Now, you want to know a game that was really good that I played this month? Crime Scene Cleaner. That was actually really good. It's really funny. Like, way funnier than expected to be, but it was also really good. It has a storyline and everything. And they've announced new content for it coming soon. It was actually so good. And then Ender Magnolia, which I already mentioned, is what I played.
The Indie Mouse game. Yes. I'm gonna
Indie
go
Mouse
down.
Game. I mean, that's me done for this episode. You guys got anything else you want to talk about?
I have 4 things left.
Oh, continue.
Oh wait, no, 3. We already talked about Unknown 9. We brought it up for like 2 seconds. We brought it up longer than the actual game.
If you want more news about Unknown 9, you should check out the weekly wrap-up.
I have already watched it. You didn't show my meme video.
No, I made a post about it, man.
Not good enough.
That was pretty funny, to be fair. The like meme post or the parody or whatever you want to call it. Debo, I have $0, man. I am financially ruined.
Invest in me. Bring me on the
His investment right now is this podcast to do well.
I'm in debt for this podcast, guys. I'm actually recording this inside of a cardboard box.
So if you want to give him some money, go over to his Patreon.
Subscribe, like the like button. Comment what was your funniest moment down in the subtitles.
My funniest moment was when
down in the subtitles.
They know what it means. They know what it means.
I know what it means.
I don't.
Right, what do you even know what it means? He's Deadbolt.
I'm gonna briefly touch into this because, like, I know there's a few people who play Rainbow Six Siege listening. We have Rainbow Six Siege, the new, I guess, update is happening. The Collision Point. We are basically getting a Blackbeard rework, basically how he was. He doesn't have like the gun shield on his actual gun. He's getting like a riot shield, and he's still able to use his primary. So if you like Rainbow Six Siege and you were playing this back in 2016, 2017. You are getting a little bit of the glimpse of the past. That's all I'm going into detail for Rainbow Six Siege.
Nice. Because the Rainbow Six Siege fan base will like eat you alive if you mess up a single detail.
I think I
Indeed.
already did, to be honest, but I don't want to bring attention to it.
Right, bet.
I
Right.
actually also just realized a new pointer that I forgot about.
Oh yeah.
A big game that a lot of people are hyped for, especially since I don't know how long it's been in development, but Dying Light the Beast.
Oh yeah, it
yes.
started as a DLC and it got turned into a full game.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
Fan
that
base are
game looks okay.
extremely hyped over it.
How dare you say okay? That game
I'm
looks
just
great.
excited because the guy who voices Kyle is the voice actor of Ezio. I'll play any game that man's a voice actor in.
Dude, I'm just excited because the guy who voices Kyle is the same guy who voices Mirage.
He's also the voice of Sonic and Batman, Roger Craig
Oh,
Smith.
damn it, I was gonna say that as well.
He's actually
Look, that-
so underrated.
I remember like the first time he came out as Sonic. This is the only plays bit. His first voice was like for a, I think roller coaster or like a golf putty thing. It was like, "Whoa, have you tried Sonic Up Tilt? Whoa!" He was just doing that for the whole time. The music, like the ride would play music and stuff, and then it'd just come back to those three voice lines.
You know how Roger Craig Smith got into voice acting? It's pretty funny. He used to do like stand-up comedy. That was what he wanted to be a comedian, and he would do lots of impressions, right? And he got invited to some scouting thing, I think, where he had to perform in front of someone in the Hollywood industry. And
Yeah,
it
go on.
apparently the woman said to him was like, "Oh, have you ever thought about voice acting? Because your impressions are really good." And he said from that moment on, he knew he was just bad at comedy.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So I thought that was
Tragic.
pretty good.
It's like, oh wow, you can pay me extra now. They're like, yeah, sure, because like voice acting pay is just not really that good.
Oh, I mean, if you're like a big voice actor, you make pretty decent money.
Oh, I guess.
I mean,
like a certain Mr. North.
Yeah,
No.
Nolan North.
comparing to acting how it was like back then, it was more focused on looks. Nowadays it's more you have to build it off of your own natural talents.
Well, I mean, voice acting has never really been about looks, though, because it's just a voice.
I mean, look at the who's the bloke that he played in the original Mummy?
Brendan
And
Fraser.
Yes.
Chad.
He went through a lot of injuries and he ended up gaining a lot of weight, he got a lot of bald
I mean,
spots.
he also, has to pay his ex-wife
Yeah.
Yes.
a metric ton in alimony that he just could not afford.
Yes. But at the same
Fuck you,
time,
Harvey Weinstein.
Oh
he
my god!
even
I
like
mean, I
the
respect it. I respect the message. He's an awful person.
Oh, I see you in person, Harvey Weinstein. I'm cutting you up and feeding you the fishes. This is a threat.
And,
This is
and
a
we just
threat.
got removed. And we just got removed. You can't threaten people.
And you look at that, we got age restricted. Woo!
Oh, would you look at that? We've now been kicked off YouTube, Spotify, and
Oh,
Apple.
look at that! I had the FBI at my
Guys,
front door.
we are now announcing we are moving to Kick. We're now.
No, you could go to
Dibble,
Kick.
say it was a joke for legal
It was
reasons.
a joke. It was a joke. I'll do it in Minecraft. It was a Minecraft joke.
In game.
In game. In game. The Tomb Minecraft joke. Season 2.
What?
It works. I had a lot of gaming lingo.
I threw the buzzwords together and we'll get somewhere with it. It's like we're gonna
Worry,
have
guys.
ray
He put
tracing.
the Riz in the Rizzler.
We're gonna have ray tracing audio.
We're gonna be
Doesn't
able
even
to,
make sense.
we're gonna be able to
Scam
hear
to like get like
colors
the
and
investors
see
to pay
sounds.
more. Yeah, next
What?
season for like
The investors are me. It's me.
when we get more investors, we're gonna be like, we have ray tracing audio, and they're like, oh, just funny words put together just to get more money for the thing.
I feel so bad
motherfucker.
for you. You're gonna have to edit so much.
Nah, I'm uploading this raw.
No, oh god, I don't
gonna have,
know.
like-
Defaults, some swear words right after each other. I think will get you told
Well,
to put it
we're
down.
gonna improve. Like, you shouldn't expect this episode to take
shouldn't
off.
expect like gold. Like, come on, this is only
Yeah,
the first
it's
episode.
just
You're gonna get
gonna be
like
fun.
someone's
Yeah,
just gonna
no,
like scroll into
Debo,
this
I
and
know.
be like,
I compare it to your actual channel.
see, if I actually put content in that, I'd actually be like,
You'd
probably
make it,
going
man. I believe in you. I believe in you, man.
I don't.
I actually believe.
Oh my
I
god.
I actually think trying to make it on YouTube or whatever you want to call it isn't super hard. It's just having the time to dedicate to it because it takes a lot of time.
Yes and no. In my opinion, nowadays it's a lot harder to get into YouTube, whereas probably easier back then because there was less restrictions and less rules you had to follow. So it's a lot
Yeah.
more easier to just upload whatever you really wanted. Obviously, with certain lines you shouldn't cross, but at the same time, you can still be yourself and not have to worry about so
I can
much
hear the garbage truck.
arguing.
I'm gonna mute real quick.
He's talking about my channel, Garbage Truck.
Damn.
That was comedy gold.
I don't know if you like. A lot of people are trying to be influencers nowadays. They're just trying to like do a copy and what the fuck.
Alright, our co-host Deadbolt's temporarily unavailable. So we'll take the time now to just answer everyone's questions. Oh wait, we've got none. This is the first episode.
Next time on.
What?
Next time?
Yeah, you're gonna hear a truck in the background, but anyway. A lot of
Have you
people
seen those
nowadays
memes where it's like boyfriend ASMR, he gets hit by a car?
Oh yeah,
That's so good. It's just gonna be that with Deadbolt in a truck.
mommy ASMR, but she's trying to.
No.
Oh no, Deadbolt.
Hey, you
Deadbolt.
said it's the same thing, right? That's the same thing.
Deadbolt. Next time our co-star Deadbolt has been cancelled and will never be.
Next time we book him in the rehab and try to get him help.
Next time we
Aw.
play a funny prank, we invite him to rehab when really it is an actual rehab station.
His rehab, we invite him to like Treyarch Studios, and he just starts crying.
I would be so happy, to be honest. Even though I'm bashing them on pretty much about season 2, but holy god, that's the studio that made Black Ops 4.
No,
Really
No,
bad.
no, not Black Ops 4.
Deadbolt, let it die.
Oh,
You say that,
Please.
but they incorporate a lot of stuff from BO4. Depth perception is the new perk this season, so that came from Black Ops 4.
please stop. I'm begging you.
I think this episode's been going on.
It's
I've
went
already
for
finished.
45
Orphan.
minutes. We can wrap it up if you
Oh.
want.
My previous point, a lot of people are trying to be like they're trying to be a certain influence. They're trying to copy Masterplier, PewDiePie,
That's the
Masterplier.
ISIS, I am Speed,
I am
Hassan
sped.
Hanabi, who else? Ninja, the heckin'
Oh,
the 8 million COD pro players. I mean, seriously, Call of Duty devs, they don't need an opinion on Call of Duty. The pro players will still play it regardless.
I mean, you're not wrong.
My take, I guess, on anyone who's trying to make it, just do your own thing. If you want to upload camping videos, do that. And then next week you want to cover
Have you
gaming,
seen
do
the
that.
guy who runs Outdoor Boys? That's so good. He makes
Outdoor
videos where he's like, I went to Alaska and survived by myself in negative 50 degrees
Is he
weather
the guy
for
with
2
the
days.
glasses?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yep.
He's like gives off dad energy, if that makes sense. Like he's just someone's dad.
It's got like a big hunting rifle. Like most people think this is for the bear. No, this is for the moose. They get crazy on you.
He's so good. I see his shorts all the time.
That's TikTok and Instagram for you. But yes, if you're trying to make it as an influencer, just do your own thing. Like if you want to do gaming one week and then like
You got to
camping,
enjoy it.
Yeah, you got to enjoy it.
Like, because if you don't enjoy the stuff you're putting out, that comes across in the stuff you're making. People will tell that you're not enthusiastic about it. Like you got to enjoy what you do.
That's
the whole point.
Say maybe if you're trying to do gaming, try and find a group of friends that you can really have fun with and not get like too mad. Like, you can have your funny rage moment, but if you're with a group of friends, it makes it a lot more enjoyable.
Or have like a game you really enjoy and like try and be as creative as possible, like commentary and all that stuff. But yes.
It's just about having fun.
All right, I'll be right back. I need to go turn off my fridge. I have 2 more
Is it running?
questions.
Is your fridge running? Because you should go get it.
Buddy.
I got him. I got him, Freeze. He's gonna be thinking about that tonight. He's gonna be like trying to sleep, and he's like, "God damn it,
My
a
fridge is
stupid
running.
fridge joke." It's gonna hit him. It'll be like 5 hours later, and he'll just start laughing to himself, and you'll be like,
No,
"I finally get it."
What do you mean? He's gonna wake up to his fridge staring down at him.
Into his soul.
Yeah. The door's open, just in his room, looking down at him.
Oh.
How far did
Alright,
it
what
run?
are your next 2 stories, Double?
Okay, so I'm hoping at least the 3 people watching, one of them plays Roblox. There is a Roblox Call of
I love
Duty.
watching K-Thor play Dress to Impress. It's so good.
Oh my god.
Delay.
Quick side tangent. If you have a girlfriend, if she plays that, get her like the Dress to Impress VIP thing. You were literally like investing in the relationship. But yeah, if you will play Roblox, I'm sure some people are familiar with Phantom Forces. Now the devs behind this, I also covered this in my meme video. The devs behind this have made a Call of Duty knockoff zombies mode, which is true to the OG zombie days, Phantom Resistance. Now, previously on the lobby, before you load up in a map, there is another theater sort of area, and in there is a more updated, revamped map selector, basically. So, like, how to play the maps in the current mode. You walk into an elevator, the elevator door closes, and then it loads you into your own server with, like, playing the map and stuff. Also, behind that new updated map loader area is basically, I think, where the devs test new weapons and such. I will say this: I have tried getting over there. I have tried exploiting over there, but like no hacks or anything. Just trying to climb out of the wall and stuff. The highest I got was probably the chimney.
In the walls.
Yes, I'm always in the walls.
Is in the goddamn walls.
There are new perks coming, I believe, to the mode. So like currently, there's just basically the knockoff jug and quick revive. I think later on they might be doing like the usual perks you have for Call of Duty, and yeah, that's it. I'm more enthusiastic about this knockoff zombies mode than the actual zombies mode, to be honest.
That's just kind of sad.
Crazy to think what few devs can do than a AAA studio.
I mean, the devs of the Roblox thing are making mad money. You can make insane amounts of money if you have a popular Roblox
The
game.
worst thing about that though is you get paid, but in Roblox.
I'm being played in Roblox doubloons.
It's like that. It's like you're working for like the mines in like the 17th century, and they have like a cafeteria. They have like their own cash that they pay you in, so like you have to
Yeah,
like
but at
basically
least
stay there.
those kind of mines, you don't have to worry about like
Children
Roblox
units
ones. You don't have to
mines.
worry about like
Oh my god. Roblox
cancers
tycoon mining.
and silica poisoning and all this. Like, there's some
Right.
bad stuff in proper mines.
Next story then. Is this your final one?
Yes, that is.
All right, give us a strong one. This is what we're closing out on.
Give me a second.
Oh, the truck hit him.
The
Truck hit him.
You just see the horn as he's like in ramp.
Have you've seen the ASMR videos, right, Freeze? Where it's like my boyfriend. That's so good. I always like how the boyfriend survives, like miraculously, and then there's always just a one final card of nowhere. Like, as long as no other car hits me, I should be
Sorry for the interruption. But yes, my final story, and I believe the final story for the podcast, is Doom: The Dark Ages. Now, a brief like story area lore thing. This
which I
takes
also
place.
covered on GameScoop Central. You know, just
Yes,
plugging
yes.
it.
Another shameless plug.
Yeah.
Another. what I believe is this takes place between Doom, the original Doom 1 and 2. No idea about if it takes place between Doom 3. Probably not. Takes place between original Doom 1 and 2. Leads into Doom, the new game, Doom, the Dark Ages, and then Doom 2016, and then Doom Eternal.
Is that
And what we
confirmed? Or
yes,
is that
because
what
I
you believe?
it's what I believe because I've paid attention to the story.
Thoughts that he made it up.
Because
My
yes, I'm
thoughts
fairly certain though, like
that I
90%
made it
certain.
up.
Only
'Cause,
reason
like-
why I say that is that have you seen the demons that are in the trailer? There are only
That-
certain ones that got made after the newest one that already came out.
I'm not sure though, but I'm pretty sure because I listened to all the lore stuff, and they said like the Dark Ages, and now they call this game the Dark Ages. So
I believe
it
the Dark
works.
Ages was a prophecy
Oh my
to be
god!
the next one.
When does Doom, the Dark Ages take
Oh,
place?
The Dark Ages apparently takes place after Doom 64.
Eat your heart out, Freeze. I was right.
In game, in game though,
In game,
Devil.
in
In
game.
In game. Yeah, I'm looking very forward to it. The combat looks insane. I haven't seen any glory kills yet. I've just seen a lot of kicking.
Guys, I have a hot take to share with you.
What is the
game.
I did not like Doom Eternal.
Yeah,
I
no,
enjoyed it.
neither.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
I preferred, in my opinion, when I played Doom 2016. That one was
I-
a way better one.
Honestly,
it
I
the
prefer
HUD?
Wolfenstein. I
Was
think
it-
Wolfenstein is superior
Oh.
to Doom.
That corpse of a game. Okay.
What do you mean? Bro? That's
The
so
recent
good.
ones are
The Young Blood one.
the young
We
blood.
don't talk about Young Blood. All the other new
Ugh.
ones though, they're so good. So good.
Is that everything, boys?
I think that's everything. Should we wrap it up?
That is everything. Yes. Do the outro. I don't know.
You want me to outro us?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Thanks for listening to the first episode of Checkpoint Chatter. I hope everyone listening enjoyed this, and if you'd like to see more, have any feedback for us, let us know. Yeah, follow, subscribe, or whatever it is in the platform you've seen this on. And thanks for listening. Bye.